Hello, and welcome to the first tutorial on Koya. Feel free to grab your board and follow along, and if you haven't purchased a board yet, check out the shop tab and get one ordered. Now, the theme of this game is building a forest, and of course, building a forest requires building trees. Now, Koya trees, similar to their natural counterparts, begin their lives as seeds. However, seeds give way to Koya trees when a combination of seeds is placed into distinct and symmetric shapes. So let's see an example. This is one of the 9 basic shapes for single koyas, and it demonstrates exactly what a koya tree needs to begin growing. A center and 2 valid root pairs symmetric to the trunk or center. Now notice here, this is a perfectly symmetric shape with a center and 2 corresponding root pairs. Now these seeds have formed a single koya, and anytime a player completes a single koya shape, 2 very exciting things happen. First, the tree grows a trunk at its center by placing one more piece on the centerpiece. And all the seeds around contributing to the shape as root pairs flip over to become roots. They're now embedded in the soil. Look at that, your first single koya. Happy little guy. Now, as mentioned before, there are 3 other primary shapes that form a single koya, but they all have the same components. A center with 2 valid root pairs. Let's introduce the rest of the singles. Now, if we move all of the root pairs along the diagonal axes, then you have the X single koya shape. Notice here, similar to the one before, there are 2 valid root pairs with this one at the center. Now, the squiggly or sneaky koya uses either a vertical or a horizontal axis and adds a diagonal one to it. This is usually the hardest one for beginners to spot, but that's what it looks like there. But notice it still has the same basic ingredients, a center and 2 symmetric root pairs. There's also the fiver, which is available here, this way, and of course, horizontal, as well as all the other different forms of the squiggly or sneaky koya, which is this here, or this here. Notice there are still 2 symmetric root pairs on the trunk. They just happen to be one on the diagonal and one on the horizontal here. So in the next video, we'll discuss how to grow beyond single koyas. See you in the next video.